Alright guys, welcome back to the Quaking Punch. I know you're saying, Mark, what is this? This isn't Pokemon. And you're right, it is not Pokemon. This is a game I've become recently super addicted to. I wanted you guys to check it out. I'm going to have it on channel every now and then. Not like every day or every other day or even maybe not even once a week. Maybe once a week. I don't know. Every now and then we'll have this on channel. I'm not like a pro at this game or anything like that. I'm arguably much better at Pokemon, and I'm not even really that good at Pokemon. But this is called Hearthstone. It's much different from Pokemon, being that it's kind of like a tempo-based trading card game. Every turn you get an additional crystal of mana, and then you have to spend that mana as efficiently as you can to cast spells and minions while efficiently dealing with your opponent's minions and board. And the ultimate goal is to get them down to 0 health, but there's many ways you can do that. This is a deck that I'm actually been playing with for the last few days. It's a relatively cheap deck in terms of like Hearthstone. It's just a totem shaman deck. It plays really cheap spells and creatures, and it establishes board control by using the shaman's hero ability to grab totems and then buffing those totems into attackers. So you have like cards like Totemic Might, which is a 0 mana card. It gives your totems +2 health. Argent Squire, just a really sticky minion. It can stay around just to kind of have a little bit of early board presence. It uses Spirit Claws, which is like really good for this deck. If you have spell damage, it means like cards like Blood Mage Thelnos giving you spell damage +1, or your Wrath of Air Totem can do that too. It gets +2 attack, and like really early, that's good to have. If you can get this on turn 1, Blood Mage on 2, or get your Wrath of Air on 2, you could pretty much set the tempo for the game, at least in the early turns. And Wicked Witch Doctor just to board flood after you get going. And then obviously Things from Below is really nice to have because it costs 1 less for each totem you've summoned, which, you know, you will summon lots of totem. Alright, so let's hop in here so you guys can see what this is all about. Alright. Right now we're sitting right at rank 15, which is okay for this early in the season, especially if you're a new player. I've only been playing this game for about I got into it right at the end of June, so July, we'll say, it was my first season in the game. In case you guys are wondering, here is a deck tracker. It'll show me all the cards I have left in the deck. It's a 30 card deck. You get 2 of any card except for legendaries. Legendaries, you can only play 1 of them. And then down here is just some chances. Like this dice here shows you how much % chance you have of drawing a card if there's only 1, how much % chance you have of drawing a card if there's only 2. So let's see what we got. Now we do get extra cards here because we're going to go second. I like having Blood Mage because it'll allow me, if I can get Spirit Claws, I can get the spell damage buff off of it. If not, it's just a 2 mana card, 1/1, that'll let me draw a card when it dies. So it'll cycle itself out. And I think I like keeping it. Everything else I really don't have a reason to keep. Okay. Well, we didn't get what we wanted, but we got Argent Squire, and we got our Tuskar Totemic, which Tuskar Totemic is real. Oh, we did. We're gonna hold on to our coin. We're not gonna use it. We got the Spirit Claws, which is nice. That's why we kept the Blood Mage, in chance of getting the Spirit Claws. I'm not going to use Spirit Claws on this, so we're going to hang on to the Blood Mage. I think I'm going to coin out my Tuskar Totemic next turn, and like just pray to RNGesus that we get a Totem Golem off of it. If you're new to Hearthstone because you're coming from my channel, you probably don't have any reason to really know what it is. Just to give you a quick rundown, if you look at a card, up there, the 3 in the top left corner is how much mana it costs to play the card, and then bottom left is attack, bottom right is defense. And they do not regenerate over time. So it's very similar to Magic the Gathering, but they don't regenerate at the end of the turn. I'm not going to do anything else there. I'm just going to pass. I'm not going to play the Blood Mage until I really need to. Okay. I think we can afford to hex this. And then taking care of it. I mean, he's playing Dragon Warrior, so there's really not a ton of threats I really need to worry about. And we're not attacking with our weapons. We want to get the most use out of it, because it can really help with tempo. And tempo is basically just like my board versus theirs. So right now, because I have Tuskar Totemic and the Spirit Claws, I have tempo. Now my opponent can take tempo back this turn, but I'd have a chance to answer. So basically, if you're thinking about it in terms of like who's asking the questions and who has to answer the question, that's who has tempo. So I have a Tuskar Totemic and a Spirit Claws. How are you going to answer that? Right now he has 3 shield. That's not really tempo. He might even be playing Control Warrior, too, now that I think about it, because usually Dragon Warrior doesn't play with the shields. Yeah, he's playing Control Warrior, which is fine. Doomsayer. If I play the Thalnos, I'll get 3 plus 4. It's just not worth it. So we're just going to... Well, let's see if I can get the Wrath of Air, maybe. I mean, I got Wrath of Air, so I could... No, I can't do anything else. Thinking if I want to hit him in the face or not.
I fight.
Yeah, I don't want him to get too out of control with his armor there. Yeah, we'll hit him in the face. Why not? Now, he's got a chance because he's wiping the board to regain tempo. Or to just flat out take it, and then it would be up to me to regain it, which I should be able to do very easily with the cheap thing from below that just keeps costing less and less and less every time I play cards. Yeah, he didn't really do much to regain the tempo there, so we have a shot here to regain quite a bit of it. Wrath of Air, I think from below. Don't necessarily want to hit him in the face. If he has Shield Slam, he can clear out my thing from below pretty reliably. Okay, we're fine. We still have a lot of tools in the deck, and we've got a 10% chance of drawing anything with a 2 cost. Thunderbluff Valiant would be nice, but I don't really have a lot. Okay. So now we got to figure out what's going to be our best play. I mean, I could just charge into this and kill it, and that's probably going to be our best play. Like, I don't want this thing to hang around. Let's grab a Totemic Knight for card draw. Let's grab another mana, another totem. I think we should play Totemic Might because I want to keep our totem relatively healthy. And everything else would stay healthy too, but I kind of want to hang on to one. Yeah, Mana Tide's really nice for card draw. You just keep drawing cards. Being able to easily deal with Baron Geddon's nice because it could have just kept spamming 2 damage, and that's no good. Okay, so we got Justicar, which I can just hit it with my Spirit Claws, and I'm okay with that. I don't know if I'll get a better opportunity than just use that now, but I'll save it because I don't really need it. Okay.
Elements guide me.
The light protects me.
I mean, he could just brawl then. I'm kind of already setting him up to just do that, but at least if he brawls, I'll have some answer. I don't know if I should Totemic Might. Probably not. It doesn't really do much for me. Kind of hanging on to the Bloodlust for that turn where I can just get really good value out of it. Maybe like next turn I could Rockbite or Bloodlust. 1 damage to all minions is fine. Yeah, I should have played Totemic Might there, but that's okay.